Hello, this is Dr. Victoria Skirbo speaking to you from the Caesar Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. And I have been away for a couple of days. It's been very busy here, and with all the craziness of the elections and going out to vote and then dealing with everything else, I've been a little remiss in doing readings. So today is Thursday, November 8th. We had a new moon yesterday at 16 degrees of Scorpio, and today Jupiter, the planet of expansion and understanding, moved into its home sign of Sagittarius. Jupiter is very powerful in Sagittarius, and Jupiter is the expansion principle, and Sagittarius is the sign of truth. And so we will probably be privy to many truths as Jupiter moves through Sagittarius this time. Jupiter's in Sagittarius for a year, so we have a year of truths being revealed. It would be a nice change of pace, wouldn't it? Okay, so the midterms are over, and what I thought I would ask is I've actually tried to avoid watching too much news, but I want to just get an idea. So things have happened that I'm not that up on, so I just want to put that out there. I have yet. Again, I've been busy, and I've had to sort of put that stuff on the back burner. But I will get back into it as well as my constitution can take it, so to speak. So what I want to do today is I just want to see how Donald Trump is doing now that the midterms are over. Now, I am aware that he has asked the Attorney General to resign, and he's put somebody else in there. I that's all I know. I think the guy's name is Whitman or Whitaker or something like that. I will do a reading on that once I get the right name, as it were. But right now, this is just kind of an idea of like, where is Trump now that the midterms are over? Where is his attention? In the midterms, the GOP kept the Senate. They actually, the Democrats lost a few seats in the Senate, but the House is definitely run by the Democrats. So we finally have some sort of braking mechanism for the president at this point. So let's see how he's dealing with the fact that perhaps he doesn't have the free rein he once had. Alright, so I'm going to shuffle these. Let me put this down. Hopefully this is a good position for you to see. And of course I want to shuffle while you're watching, right? Okay, so how is Donald Trump doing now that the midterms are over? Okay. Alright, oops. I'll do a, sorry about this, guys. I'll do a Celtic cross like I always do. Okay, so this is the transition card, and in this deck, it's actually the death card in other decks, and so he feels changed. Okay, can you see that? All right, there we go. So there's a sense of change here. There's a death of the old way, and perhaps a moving into a new way of being. Now, what's interesting is in this deck, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a person, he's moving through a gateway, half the gateway is there, the other half is open, but behind him is a crown. And so it's kind of like he left the crown behind. So his maybe perhaps sense of being a monarch may be a little bit have changed for him. Okay, let's see what's crossing. The Emperor card. So it seems to me as though he's upset that he doesn't have complete reign. I mean, that's what the emperor has. The emperor is the most powerful, more powerful even than the king, right, is the emperor. And so as a crossing card, this is disturbing him that he doesn't have complete power. So let's see what else is going on. He has a lot of ideas. This is what's underneath it. There's a lot of ideas in the sky. A lot of stuff coming to him. So his mind is very active. As to whether those ideas will actually manifest something is yet to be seen, but there's a lot of energy and ideas coming. The past was the happiness card. He was happy in the past, celebrating his victories, let's say. All right, let's see what's in the sky. Okay, the Five of Pentacles. He can't see what's coming. He feels like he doesn't have I think he's concerned with his money, Five of Pentacles. I think he's concerned with the fact that he's not really sure what's coming ahead. This person is blindfolded. And so the Five of Pentacles is somewhat of a feeling of instability and lack of safety, lack of physical safety, lack of financial safety. So he's concerned. This would tell me that he is concerned with the future because he can't see what's coming. All right, let's see here. Let's see his immediate future. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords. This is, he gets this card a lot. This is actions, impulsive actions taken that create more chaos. So it seems that he will continue to act in the way that he has always acted. Now we'll see if that, the rules sort of have changed at this point, so we're not sure how well that's going to work for him. How other people see it as a juggling act, being a little off his game perhaps, figuring out what kind of show he wants to put on. This card in this deck is a jester sort of juggling these two pentacles, and he's on a stage. So there's still this sense of like reality show energy here. And so people are sort of waiting to see how he's going to juggle this situation. Okay, his domestic situation, he is still ready to fight. He's still willing to fight for himself and for his family. So that hasn't changed. This is a little bit of a battle-weary soldier, although this guy doesn't look particularly battle-weary in this deck. But he certainly has a lot of experience and had a battle. Hopes and fears. The Judgment card. I would guess that the Judgment card, hopes and fears, would be more of a fear that he would be judged for his actions, perhaps, or but I don't think he really thinks that his actions are wrong. I think he's very sure of himself. Where I think he's concerned is this might be some legal judgments against him. So that is a fear for him. And the outcome card is the Lover's card, which is a card of choice. So this comes up as him having a choice. Now, as to what that choice is, I'm not sure. I might have to do some sort of card just to kind of see what that choice could be, just to elucidate that card a little bit. And let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody who is inspired on a journey, but has a tendency to be caught up in the illusion or the fantasy of what he seems to be as his like God-given quest, the quest for the Grail. And I'm not sure if Donald Trump thinks that he is, on a mission from God or not, because I'm not sure what his relationship with God is. or if he himself just thinks he's a god, which is very possible. But it is perhaps he feels like he's untouchable because he does have God on his side. Whatever his sense of God is, I don't know. I want to pick some cards around this Lover's card, and I'm going to use, I think I'll use the Rider-Waite deck for that, just to get a little bit further elucidation on that Lovers. What is that choice about? What is that choice about? Okay. I'll try to shuffle cards on top of cards. We'll see how that works. All right. Not too bad. Have to be very careful. All right. Let's see. What's that choice about? All right. I'm just going to pick from inside the deck here. Okay. New idea. Change in fortune. Ah, and Justice upside down. Very interesting card. Okay, so this is what I think this feels like. This feels like he feels he has no choice but to upend the Mueller investigation. That's what these cards are telling me. So that is his plan, which kind of makes sense. Yeah, he wants to upend justice. He wants to sort of turn the wheel, and that could be the plan that he has. He has all these ideas floating around, but the big idea is to upend the Mueller investigation. All right, so let me see. I know this might be running a little long, and I apologize, but I'm curious now as to whether he will have the power to do just that. Will he have the power to upend the Mueller investigation? We'll use the Connolly deck again. And I'll just pick from the middle of the deck because I won't have time to shuffle too well. Alright. Will he be able to upend the Mueller investigation? Oops. Sorry, guys. A little out of practice, it seems. Alright. Maybe I'll just do it this way, right? Page of Cups. Two of Cups. Page of Pentacles, lots of pages. The Knight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Tower. No. These cards indicate that he would not be able to do that. And what these cards are actually saying is that this is the idea of somebody who's not mature enough to understand that that's not a possibility. And I believe if he does try to upend the Mueller investigation, it will be his another Tower moment, but perhaps the Tower moment that takes it all down. So that's very interesting. I wasn't really expecting that, but I can't say that I'm disappointed. Okay. Okay, hi. Back. All right, so it looks like, you know, he's a man with a plan. I don't think he's a man who'll ever run out of plans. He strikes me as somebody who has quite a few plans in his head. But the major thrust for him is that even though the circumstances have changed, I feel like he's going to continue to act in the same way. Because I think he, you know, perhaps he feels like it's always worked anyway and he's always gotten away with it, so why should he change now, right? So, all right, so I will do a couple more readings. And if you have anything that you want me to look at, please let me know. And I will see you again next time. Bye.